When someone mentions sports, the first things that come to mind are physical activities like basketball, tennis, badminton, and more. You often think of physical exertion or activities that contain collaboration with the team. Sports are often thought of as lively and exhausting. But there's also another side of sports that is outside of that general idea. There is a sport that is generally less taxing, a sport that is often individually played against another opponent. Most sports require strategizing and a lot of mental planning, but with this particular sport, strategy is the whole point. Sports isn't just a physical activity, it can also be something as simple as a board game. Chess is a strategy-based board game that is commonly played by two opposing players. The board is in a checkered pattern similar to a checkers board. Within this board, it contains 64 squares in an 8x8 grid, and these squares are where your pieces will move. There are two sides in the chessboard, the black pieces and the white pieces, signifying the different players. These pieces have different roles and movements. The goal of the game is to be able to checkmate your opponent's king. Chess originated from the Indian game Chaturanga. As centuries passed by, it became known all throughout Asia and Europe before evolving into how we know chess today. Chess, at its core, is a sport-based game on strategy, problem solving, and critical thinking. Instead of training your muscles, it trains your mind.
Chess seems complicated on paper, but it's actually pretty simple. As mentioned earlier, it takes place in a 64-square chessboard, where each player holds 16 pieces. A piece can be captured when another piece lands in its square. Protecting your king while putting your opponent in checkmate, which is the position in which their king is unable to move to avoid being captured, is the aim. Each piece moves differently. Pawns can move one square forward, but have the option to move 2 squares forward on their first move. They take other pieces that are diagonal in front of them, and they're the only pieces who can now move backwards. Knights play in L shapes, bishops move diagonally, rooks slide across. The queen slides however many squares she'd like in every direction, whether it be horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. The king can move in any direction as well, but only 1 square at a time, making it the slowest piece in the game. It also can't move the squares that would risk it getting captured. So it's all about strategy and critical thinking. There are also other mechanics, such as getting pawns promoted, en passant, and castling. You can use these to your advantage. Or not. It's up to you. Let's talk more about strategizing and thinking critically. What advantages does chess actually bring? Well, for starters, chess gives your brain a very nice workout. With every move the player makes, it enhances their critical thinking and problem-solving skills. It teaches patience, since hasty moves could cost you pieces, and each game makes the player's creativity blossom through inventive strategy and brave sacrifices. It builds confidence whether you win or lose, as you learn from your mistakes and try again. And since it's not so much of a physical game, children and adults alike can play, whether it be novices and masters. Despite cultures and generations, chess is a unifying game.
I learned to play chess actually when I was very, very young. I think I was like 4 or 5 years old. This was when, well, he rest in peace, pero this was when my lolo was still alive. I always asked him to play every day, every after school. I would always go to his room, bring his own chess set. Because he had his own chess set that he got as a wedding gift. And I would always carry it around and I would always bring it to his room, begging him to play chess with me instead of watching his usual news or watching the lotto. And I would remember during that time, he would try his best to teach me how the pieces moved, how specific strategy or some like basic strategies on how to win. But of course, even with all those knowledge, I still ended up losing to him multiple times. But I would say that that is where it all started with me having my chess knowledge and me playing chess.
Um, I guess that like I learned to play chess because of my dad. Like he really wanted me to learn because he used to play chess in high school. But like uh back then I wasn't really interested. But I still watched like chess videos online from time to time because like they seemed interesting and well over the next few years I've gotten like I've actually picked it up and actually started learning and playing with my dad and I guess ever since I've just been like doing it as a hobby.
Um, I first learned to play chess around grade one, maybe, or like probably like way earlier, mga prep, kinder, or ganun, or something. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. But I started really playing around grade two.
Oh.
So the circumstances how it happened was basically tumatambay lang ako after school and I saw a bunch of older kids like gathering around the room. And then na-curious ako, uy, ano yan? So, kumapit ako and I found out that it was tryouts for the chess team. Then, I got interested and I joined. And then somehow I got in the chess team. So, and then from then on, like, I enjoyed playing chess.
Well, I would say very clearly one of the main benefits really of chess is its mental benefits to one's mind, right? Um, First of all, for me, it's a very relaxing sport. It's something that you can just play with your friends. It's something that, for me, kasi I like a good puzzle. Chess is kind of like that. It's a puzzle of how you can take down your opponent, a puzzle of what what segment of consecutive moves do you have in your disposal to be able to checkmate your opponent. And I think that's additionally another thing that chess is good for. Like it's a lot of people just say na chess players are smart or chess players are very intelligent, and that's for a reason, right? That's not just a stereotype. Pero I would say that's also because chess trains you mentally in a way that it teaches you to use what you have in your disposal, choose what pieces you have to be able to overthrow your next challenge, or to be able to get out of a sticky situation. It also teaches you to read your opponent. It teaches you to be able to predict and to predict certain things na, ganito yung ginawa ng kalaban ko, ganito yung move niya. He might do this thing next and I want to be able to anticipate this. It kind of trains you to have that kind of adjustability in those certain situations. Ayan.
I guess the benefits could be like, well, first of all, like decision making, because of course you have to like choose wisely on what moves you're gonna play, and along with that, there's also I guess having like what's it called, good memory, since of course in chess there's these things called like openings, and sometimes you have to like memorize them either to know what to do next or to recognize what your opponent is up to. And I guess you could also like include problem solving, because again during like a chess match you have to like figure out, like, let's say how to escape or how to get a piece or maybe how to win checkmate. And yeah.
I think playing chess is one other benefit. I think would be it helps you think, like it helps you see the bigger picture a lot of times, kasi yan din kailangan sa chess. You need to like zoom out a lot and see the bigger picture, and I think that's one benefit. Like it helps you think more, one, logically, That's like the obvious thing that people always think about. And you know, it helps you think more big, you know, like you get to think more wide and things. So I think it helps your thought process overall whenever you like come across a problem that you want to solve or whatever.
Over the years, I think chess was definitely being overlooked as a real sport because, especially in our younger days, right, in the olden years, um, what people consider, or the usual stereotype rather, is that people consider what a real sport is something active, right? But the key takeaway here kasi is that maybe chess is not really a physically active sport, but it is definitely a mentally active sport. And what I'm seeing now, especially in the chess community, and even in internationally, worldwide, or even just nationally here in the Philippines, it's growing in popularity. It's definitely becoming accepted now more as a sport, and it's and it's being very favored na din with other people, especially now na nagkakaroon din tayo ng mga iba't ibang variations din ng chess. Like, meron na nga tayong chess boxing, di ba? So, I wouldn't really say na definitely before it was overlooked, but I would definitely say na ngayon it is regaining back its popularity, and it's not really regaining its popularity, rather it's being recognized properly as a proper sport nowadays.
I guess like because if we're gonna talk about like right now, chess has gotten really popular, but in terms of like let's say school settings and stuff like that, I do feel like chess gets kind of like overlooked as like either not a real sport, or maybe like it gets overlooked as like something that doesn't like it's not as an important sport as the other like popular sports like basketball. Like I do notice that like especially in schools there's really little funding or like I guess focus that goes into especially like students who are really into chess. Like there's barely any support for that, and like I do wish that like students like me like did get the chance to like have that like kind of support or funding for chess, like to improve skills, meet more like fellow players, and just get to enjoy the sport more.
Even in the past.
That's a very like hot topic, I guess, or at least in the chess world. I don't think it's overlooked, or I guess so. Actually, yeah, I guess it is a bit overlooked. People do prefer more exciting sports, but chess can also be exciting. Except it is also a sport that you don't understand what's going on for like the usual everyday person. When like strong players are playing, a lot of people won't understand what's happening, and that's hard to translate like compared to basketball, where you just see points, or you see one side is winning, one side has higher points. In chess it's really hard, so it's overlooked, but I think it's fair enough why it's overlooked.
As I stated earlier, what I really liked about chess is its puzzle-like structure of gameplay. Being able to think on the move and think on the spot on what my next decision would be is something that it's like scratching my brain. It's like there's an itch in my brain that I really want to make it work, make it move a little, make it function, and chess itches or scratches that spot just right. And it also allows me to get closer with a lot of my friends, especially my friends sa street, and minsan din sa mga friends ko sa high school, sa college. We would always have these short sessions, like especially even ngayon as a first year in college, I have a lot of vacants wherein there are just random chess boards lying around. I would play with some of my friends, and but I really like it's the pinaka-integral part of chess, even if you're not good at it, even if you don't like the puzzle part of it, is it's something that can really bring you closer with other people.
I guess like the one thing that I like about chess is that it keeps my brain going. It keeps my mind active because especially during a match, I'm always like constantly thinking. And but for me, like instead of it being draining, it kind of gives me like this sense of thrill, like oh, I'll never know what's next, so might as well prepare myself for the next possible move. And it's just like an endless like mind game where like you just have to keep reacting, like you have to keep thinking, and like I like that it I guess keeps me on my toes, even though like all of it is just mental.
Um, I guess I like chess like until now. Like I still play a lot. Um, Probably because it's competitive. I guess I'm a very competitive person. So it's a one versus one game. So if you lose, there's no one to blame but yourself. If you win, you know it's all because of yourself. So yeah, I like it because it's competitive. You get to play against other people and really think like outthink them on the board,
Hey,
and I find that fun.
As mentioned above, chess strengthens critical thinking, but let's dive deeper into the aforementioned benefits. The game being able to have a multitude of different patterns help the player recognize set patterns, positively influencing their memory and respond to the patterns with the appropriate counterplay. Creativity may also be strengthened with chess, as players may find themselves in difficult situations with patterns and plays they aren't used to, and thus must think out of the box to outplay the opponent and turn the tide in their favor. There is also the aspect of patience and discipline, players having to assess every movement they make to get the best outcome possible, as every move has intent. Alongside patience, there's also sharpness. Some people play a version of chess called speed chess, and that gives the player a time limit to make a move before time runs out. And if time runs out, they lose. This exercises the player's ability to not only think critically, but fast as well. Chess's heavy focus on strategy makes it stand out from other competitive sports. It is an easy game to pick up, yet hard to master. A great exercise for the mind and accessible to all kinds of people. We hope to inspire you to give yourself the game a try, and if you already are, to further improve yourself and push yourself to be the best you can be.